I really hope this video finds you in good health. So I have received a lot of requests in the past few days related to the Zoom integration with WordPress. So I'm creating this video because I cannot respond to individual queries due to the number of queries that I'm receiving right now. So this video will give you a walkthrough of how to integrate the Zoom meeting platform on your WordPress site directly. So the end result would be that a user on your site can just open your WordPress page and they will see a Zoom window where they can just join the meeting and you can conduct an online remote meeting directly from your WordPress site. So this is what this plugin actually does. And let me now show you how it really works, because there are some technical aspects and there have been some issues with the with the Chrome browser update that have caused a number of troubles and problems for the users. So let's start with how it works. So this is the page where you can download the Zoom integration with WordPress. It's a free download. So you can just click here and go to the bottom of the page and just click the download button to download the plugin zip file that you will need to upload on your WordPress site, like any other plugin that you upload. So this page also have a number of important details about the plugin that you should review before uh, contacting for any particular issue or waiting for a response on the email, so that you don't get stuck in issues. So this is the FAQ section where I have mentioned the most asked questions related to the plugin. So you can use this FAQ section to see if your issue could be resolved from any of these points. And there are some limitations of this add-on that you should be mindful of. There is also a plugin guide that I recorded earlier for the users to be able to easily integrate this plugin in their WordPress site. And the most important thing is there is a plugin requisite where you need to generate the API key and the API secret key. So there is a complete blog that is dedicated to the steps that need to be taken to create this API key. So if you open this guide after downloading the plugin and installing it on your WordPress site, you will see that there are some steps that should be taken to add the API key and the API secret key and the plugin settings. So once you download the plugin and install it, you will see the plugin here in the submenu. And in the settings, you will be required to add the API key and the API secret key. And the blog here shows all the details of how you need to exactly generate these values. So these are the steps. It's just easy to follow. You have to copy the API key here and the API secret key, and then you have to add them here and just click Save Changes. There are some other options on the plugin settings page. If you want to disable the text that is shown on the meeting page, so this is the text that is shown, and it's because if someone is not able to join the meeting from the window which the plugin provides, so they can download the app from these links and join via the app by entering the meeting ID. So if you don't want these things to be displayed on the meeting page, then you can just simply use these options to disable them. And you can also hide the alternative meeting link that is displayed below these links. So this is a way for users to join the meeting from the browser window, and not if the plugin window doesn't work, if they find any issues with joining the meeting here, then they can simply click here and join from the Zoom web client. So if you don't want to show this link, you can even disable that from settings. So let's see actually how it works. Once you add these API values and click Save Changes, you will be able to see a listing page where all the Zoom meetings will be listed. So if you haven't created any meeting yet, then just simply add a meeting and just add the topic and the meeting agenda and select yourself as the host. And then you can set the start time for the meeting and the time zone. So if the meeting time has not arrived yet, then the user will see a countdown on the meeting page instead of this meeting window. And if the time has arrived and the meeting has started, then they will see the Zoom window. So here are some options. You can even set the meeting password if you want to protect the the access for your meeting, and you want the users to first enter a password to be able to join. And you can also enforce the login. This option makes it compulsory for the users to first log into WordPress before being able to access the meeting. The recording feature is not available in the web client, so it's available only in if the host starts the meeting from the Zoom app and not the web. So this option is not available on the web. There are some other settings that you can configure and you can see how it works for you. So once you create the meeting, you will see that the meetings will be listed on this page, and here you'll be able to see a meeting ID and the topic, and there will be an option to end the meeting and resume the meeting. So let's quickly see how the meeting works. So once you create the meeting and you go to the listing page, you will see this shortcode that you need to add on your WordPress page. So you can just simply copy this shortcode and you can go to any of your WordPress. So I've already added this here. I've created a WordPress page and I've added this shortcode. That's it. This shortcode displays the meeting window that the users see here. So wherever you want to show the meeting window, you can just simply copy the shortcode from the meeting list page and put it here and click save. If you are using not the default WordPress editor, then you can simply select the option to add a shortcode and then place this shortcode there. Once you place this shortcode and you click Save Changes, then as a host, if you are the admin of the site, you will see a different screen than your users. So here's the meeting, here's the page where I added the shortcode. So as I am the admin user, I'm logged in as the admin user. I'll see an option to start the meeting as host, which I've already done. So let's do it once again and see how it works. So here is the admin who has to first start the meeting, and once the admin starts the meeting and users join the page where you have placed the shortcode, then they will see an option to enter their name and then join the meeting. So let's say a user comes in and they click join meeting. So once they click this option, they will be able to join the meeting that the host has already started. There are some important considerations that you need to be aware of. So you'll have an option which says allow microphone. So you should allow this, because if you don't allow this option, then the user will not be able to use the computer audio. And once you click the start video, then you also have to allow this. And once the user allow these options, then they will be able to join the meeting. There are also options to change the device that you are using. So if you are using some other device, then you can change the microphone settings and the speaker settings and also the video settings. So here is the meeting page, and I can see, okay, so this is the host, and the host can see that the user one has opened the video and they're sharing their video. So you can join by a computer audio as a host as well, and then you will see the same options that the user sees on the page. So this is how you can create a meeting, and the users will be able to directly join the meeting on your WordPress page, so they don't have to leave your site and they can just simply go on with the session on your WordPress site. So this is how it works, and there are some issues that occurred after the Zoom after the Chrome version update. So I have created blog post for that, and I would urge the users to visit the blog post and see all the details that I've posted here. There are a number of details that are included in this post that should be followed to be able to easily join the meeting and use the audio and video features and not have any problems. So I would urge to first make sure that you have SSL on your site, which means that your site should be accessed from HTTPS, because if it's not HTTPS, then Chrome doesn't allow to to use the audio and video features. After that, I will urge all the users to update to the latest release, that is 3.1.1, and then try all the steps that I have mentioned, and make sure that you share these details with your users so that they don't have any issue when they join the meeting from their computer and from their desktop, and they don't have any issues with the audio and video. So here are all the details that I've mentioned. If you want to visit the blog where all the details are posted, then here you can visit you can read all the blog posts that I have written so far as regards to all the issues that have been mentioned by the user and fixed in the updated version of the plugin. So this is the blog page. You can just simply navigate to this page and you will see all the blog posts that are related to the Zoom integration. I hope this video is helpful and it gives you a head start and is helpful for you to conduct the meetings online and connect to your users, especially in a time where we are struggling a lot and people are locked on in their homes. So I think this will be very useful for people to connect remotely and continue their work, and especially the teachers and the coaches and the students who are impacted by this issue that we are facing. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any issues, then feel free to contact me on the website and I'll be glad to help you out. But because of having a lot of requests from users, it is taking a lot of time for me to respond to all of them, but I'll try my best to respond to all the issues, and I hope this is helpful. Thank you.